I want to talk about my trip to Turkey. I was on my way to Lagos, Nigeria, and my ticket cost me like $1,020, somewhere around there. And I was on my way to Lagos. So I took the Turkish airline, and the food was good, everything was good. And I went because these are the socks that they give you. They have a little bag they give you, and they got all kind of stuff in there, and the things for your eyes, when you go to sleep, and the socks. I still got the socks. Well, when I arrived at Istanbul, at the airport in Turkey, and I went to board the plane that I was supposed to get on, I found out I didn't have all the forms. I didn't have a prepaid COVID-19 test from Lagos that I needed. But I knew a girl over there that could get me that. And so I had to call her. But one of the problems was, calling her, was that the Wi-Fi there, I couldn't connect to it. No matter how I tried, I couldn't connect to the Wi-Fi. So here I am, stuck at the airport. I got to get another flight. So what I did was, I went and talked to the people, and they told me that I would have to go, I believe it was upstairs somewhere, in order to talk to someone. And so that's what I did. And when I went, I had stayed in a long line, and then when I finally got to the booth, the guy tells me I got to pay at least another $900 or so in order to catch the next flight. And I said, that's crazy, man. And he said, well, that's the best we can do. And I said, oh, no. He said, unless you go outside the airport and go up to the next floor, the Turkish airline, and talk to those people. And I decided that's what I'm going to do. But first, I had to get out of the airport. And so I slept on a bench that night. I didn't know that they had an in-house motel there. I had no idea. Now, what I did was I walked around the whole airport for the next day trying to figure out how to get on the outside. Then finally I met this Nigerian guy, and I was talking to him, and he says, man, I was here for like 30 days and I wanted to go outside, and here, let me show you the door that you have to go to in order to get out of here. So he pointed me over there. So I went over there, and I was telling him, hey, listen, man, I need to get out of here because I need to take a COVID-19 test again. I also don't have no phone service, and my people don't know where I'm at. I need to hurry up and call somebody, or somebody calling me. They're probably looking for me, and I need to get out of here. And they had to debate about it. And I kept on and said, man, listen, man, you can't hold me here. I need to get out of this airport. So finally, after much argument, they finally told me to go up these steps and go that way. So I went that way. About halfway I got there, this guy calls me to the side. I said, well, what do you want, sir? He says, you got to pay. I said, pay what? He said, for a Turkish visa, $30. You can't go that way unless you pay for a Turkish visa. I said, okay, man, here's the $30. You know what I'm saying? And so I walked all the way. I finally got on the other side. And so I went over there and I made arrangements for a COVID-19 test. But they told me they wouldn't be ready for the next day. So I couldn't go all the way back on the other side of the airport and come all the way back. So I decided to spend the night there. So this makes almost the third night that I stayed at this place. So while I'm there, I go upstairs and I talk to the Turkish airline. And what they do is they tell me that they would give me another ticket. They would give me another ticket. And I said, okay. And I read the ticket. It says that my flight was going to be at like 1 o'clock at nighttime. And I said, okay, I got this. So I slept there. And while I was over there, I was taking some selfie pictures here, there, of myself. All of a sudden, I look at my phone. And my phone says to me, stop taking pictures. And I'm like, stop taking pictures? Who is this? Who's telling me this? I can't take no pictures. All right? So all of a sudden, I walk a little further, and all of a sudden, here comes a officer up to me. And he says, can I help you? I said, help me do what, sir? He says, well, you know, you need some help. You looking for something, or you want to go somewhere? I can help you do whatever you need to do. I said, no. I said, I'm just going to go upstairs there and talk to the Turkish people about changing my air flight, and that's all I'm going to do. And I said to myself, oh man, this is crazy. So I run up there and talk to them, and they told me that how much it would cost me, and I said, oh man, I don't want to spend that kind of money. So I come back downstairs, all right, I go over to the side over here, and I find these people selling SIM cards. So I buy me a SIM card, then I buy a little contraption that provides Wi-Fi. And so now I can get phone calls. All of a sudden my phone just went crazy. And then I found out that my daughter had called the embassy, and the embassy was calling me. The American embassy was calling me, want to know what happened to me. They left me a long text. Your family's worried about you. You're supposed to be in Lagos. Where are you at? What's happening? Okay, then also my daughter started calling me. You know, you start receiving all these phone calls. And my daughter said, Dad, where you at? I said, I'm still in Istanbul. I've been here for like 3 days now. And she says, well, Dad, you need to come on back home. I said, well, I'm waiting for this person to send me this information so I can catch the plane and go to Africa. And I said, but these people talking about some $800 or $900. And so I said, well, let me see what else I can do. So I went back on the other side of the airport, and I went in a long line. And first, I went to the information booth. This is good. Information booth. They couldn't tell me nothing, but they sent me to the next information booth, then the next information booth, then the next information booth. Then I asked them, why can't somebody point me in the right direction? Instead of sending me in a circle, with going from one information booth to the next, and nobody can really speak English. I don't understand what they're even saying. And so they told me to go to this line over here. And I stood in that line, and I'm standing in the line. There's a long line that go like this. I'm standing inside the line. I get halfway to the line. Then it's a Turkish man up there. He got his family, kid, and I got a daughter and something. And they got some baggage, and they doing something to their baggage. And all of a sudden, the guy just turns around and he looks at me like this. And I'm looking at, why is this guy looking at me like this? Is he looking at me? Who is he looking at? And there he is. And I'm like, oh my God. So let me hurry up and get up to this booth and get what I need so I can get out of here. All right. So I finally get out there, and they tell me that basically they can't do nothing for me. I got to go to the next aisle. Then I go all the way over there to the next aisle. I'm tired and everything, frustrated. And I get to the next aisle, and they tell me basically the same thing. They can't help me. All right? And so I went and got me something to eat. And I'm sitting down there to eat. My Wi-Fi thing is working pretty good because my phone is just still going crazy. And I'm got me something to eat, sitting at the table. Then I look over here. Here's another Turkish guy, just looking at me. I'm not saying, what are these people? What's wrong with these people here? Why are they staring at me? And I know I'm not the only black person at the airport because I've seen a whole lot of other black folks. So why are these people staring at me? You know what I'm saying? And so I heard them at my food. I said to myself, I got to get out of here. One way or another, I got to get out of here. Now, so I called my daughter up. I said, hey, listen, give me the ticket. How much the ticket going to cost? $700? Give me the ticket so I can get out of here. So my daughter get a ticket from Priceline. And so when I get back to America, the first thing I do is call up ASAP Tickets. And I say, hey, man, I said, you know, I tried to call you and you're going to tell me some $900 something, almost the same thing as my one flight, and you can't help me because I talked to the Turkish people? I mean, hey, I was stuck at the airport. What do you expect for me to do? You know what I'm saying? I said, I need a refund because as far as I got was Istanbul. And I didn't get to Lagos, so they owed me a refund. And so he told me he couldn't help me. So I got on the phone. I tried to call him and call him and call him and call him. Every time they would put me on hold, or somebody would speak to me and I couldn't make sense of it. Then they put me on a hold again. And the next thing you know, I just got tired of trying to call them. I couldn't get nowhere. So I called the agency back, ASAP Tickets. And the guy's name was Michael. And I said, Michael, man, I said, help me get my refund. He said, well, I'll call him. Every day it's the same thing. I'll call him, I'll call him, I'll call him. Then they started avoiding me. So I never did get my money back. You know what I'm saying? And I wanted my money back. I still want my money back. You know what I mean? My name is Percy Moore. And I still want my money back from ASAP Tickets. And from ASAP Tickets and from Turkey. Oh yeah, while I was there, I visited the museum since I was stuck there for 3 days. You know what I'm saying? But here's my ticket right here. If you can see it, I would like to have my refund. And I wish I had read about this other guy's video about Turkish airline is a scam. If I'd have read that, never would I have flew on Turkish airline. You know, and I'm never flying again. I would like to get my money back because I paid over $1,000 and some for the ticket, and I only went as far as Istanbul. Now I know I deserve some type of refund. Subscribe to my channel, please, because I would like to get my money back. And maybe some of you guys can get your money back too. What we need to do is get a lawyer and sue all these airlines, sue Turkish Airlines, and get our money back. Because this is insane. They can just take money from people and not even be concerned about it. That's wrong. Something needs to be done. So please subscribe to please